G'day guys, Cyanide here. I had intended to do a video today of the 17 shock truck about the detailing of the engine bay and well, the last of detailing on that model, but as it turns out, I was a bit of a wreck today. Yesterday I was up in out in the yard topping my trees along the fence line to be a good neighbour and all, so I don't block the sun out for the neighbours' houses. And so I was doing that. I was up there standing on my rickety old garden furniture with the chainsaw and the loppers and those sorts of things, working above my head height, which is really hard on me physically due to the surgery I had for the cancer, and it kind of wrecks me a bit, so that rinsed me out. So yesterday evening I was putting Tiger Balm deep heat type muscle liniment stuff all over me because my muscles were all bound up, and taking Tramadol painkillers, and that kind of messed me up some. It turns out, because today when I was going to work on my trucks, the dog woke me up about 9:45, so I got up, let the dog out, and had half a coffee and then threw it all up again. I was feeling really weird in the head, you know, like really spacey, man. So I went and lied down on the couch in the sun in the lounge, fell asleep and didn't wake up till 2 in the afternoon. So, and I was still rinsed out, so that was my day done. Bit of a pain, really. You know, if I have to do yard work, I've got to take 2 days. 1 day to do it, and the second day to recover. So yeah, today's gone. So yeah, not the end of the world, just slows me down. So I thought what I'd do is talk about this build here, which I haven't really done much on the channel. This is the body that I did the wooden roof for, and it's a truck cab style body, 29 truck cab sort of deal. The back of the cab is outside. I've painted that red since, and it's just getting a bit of the rust love action going on there, so that'll sit outside for a few weeks probably. But what I did do with this chassis was, originally I had leaf spring suspension on the front, but I stole that front axle and those leaf springs and put them onto the gasser chassis, and because I wasn't liking the way this was jiving with that setup, this chassis just didn't suit it, so I went ahead and attached another semi-truck axle here using the suicide axle style setup, single leaf spring across there. So the other day I cut the front off these and welded this on. I've yet to cut these things off because I don't need those leaf spring mounts no more. So the next thing I'll be doing on this front end is adding the hairpins, the shocks, things like that. So yeah, this is the wee truck that's going to have the 3D printed V8 in it up the front here, R4 transmission, and on the back here it's either going to be a pickup or it's going to be a tow truck. I do have a boom that I've already made out of some scrap metal, and that's not a bad wee thing, it's alright. So if I'm going to use that, it will go up here somewhere like that. But we'll see. This one is this build is not really one I've been documenting. It's this is my on days when I feel like getting out in the shed and tinkering, but I don't feel like doing videos and editing and stuff like that, I work on this. So I still get to enjoy my hobby somewhat. And so this is no deadline, no, it doesn't have much of a vision, this one. I've got a rough idea how I want it to look. It'll tell me how it wants to look in the end. I do want to paint the doors red as well. I just I want to go to work and print out some sign writing on what they call envelope labels type stuff you put through the printer. I'll use those, print out some sign writing and stick that on these doors, and then spray paint it red, peel it off so it will have kind of white sign writing there. So yep, that's to come. But yep, just a short video just to show you this chassis and how it's changed somewhat. The front end is completely different. So yeah, this is one where I did those white wall tyres, that video of the white wall tyres with the plasti dip, this white plasti dip spray paint. Yeah, it's a neat little thing. It's going to be different. I'm pretty relaxed with this one, and it also won't have the servo mounted in the cowl here and doing the linkages. It'll have one up the front here. But this is a every now and again type thing, this one. Anyway, hopefully the next video will be the shop truck, because it's so close to being finished now. It's just the last of the detailing, and that one will be done too, and that'd be really awesome to have those two builds done, and I can move on to the other stuff like the wolf spider build, the gasser, this, and I've got another few ideas kicking around. Anyway guys, cheers for watching, and not very exciting, but them's the breaks, eh? I'll catch us on the next one. See ya.